Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Idea Intuitive 111. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I thank you guys. Please do feel free to like and subscribe to the channel for more messages. Today I'm going to be getting some general love messages for you all, and whatever comes out of the tarot, that'll be the sign that we do. Okay, so whatever major arcana comes out, that's who this love reading will be for. This will be general love reading, general love messages. Okay, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to check out other placements. I do tend to focus on sun signs more so, just because I feel like that's kind of where we live in our daily. All right, but we do have multiple and several placements in different aspects of our chart, so feel free to check out those other placements. If a title calls out to you, then there may be a message for you, okay, regardless of the sign. All right, so I have prayed over all the cards and over all the readings, just trying to cut a little time, but I am cleansing the space here. All right, wishing everybody well and praying over you guys for sure. Without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, so let's see who this reading is going to be for. I got the everything is fine card at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's see. Spirit, who will this reading be for? Okay, who needs to hear this love message? Messages, general love messages for what sign today? What sign will this reading be for? True, clear, honest, and concise message for what sign here? Who needs to hear this message the most at this time, please? True, clear, honest, and concise message for my viewers and their highest good. What messages for what sign? Messages in love. All right, so we got Wheel of Fortune wants to come out. That's shared energy. Fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. So let's see. Oh, okay. Aries is on top of the deck. I feel like I don't want to take that because it just kind of like got away from me. If it's meant to come back out, it will. What sign needs to hear this reading? Okay, we got the Five of Wands coming out here. Interesting. Five represents changes, so there could have been some chaos here. Three of Swords in reverse. It flipped upright, then it came out reverse. Flipped on my hand here. Let's see, who's this reading for, Spirit? Who needs to hear this message the most? We already did Leo, so we're going to bypass that, but it's coming out in the reverse here. Somebody's releasing heartbreak. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Okay, got the Queen of Cups came out sideways here. For me, typically that's Cancer energy, but it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, I have Temperance, so I'm going to take it that this could be for Sagittarius. So a lot of background coming out here. I don't usually get so much. But we're going to look into this. No matter. Actually, I'm going to do it like this, just to keep room alive here. So a lot of energy coming out for you guys, Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, this will be your love reading, honey. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, I do see some changes taking effect here. You guys could have been surrounded by a lot of chaos. And I feel like you're just kind of releasing it. Walking away from, maybe people that's like, I don't know, it's almost giving the energy of somebody or people that feed off chaos, right? I mean, it could be arguments, disagreements. You're the first person that I actually felt the need to kind of clarify here. And this is just like your pre-shuffle energy. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. This could be a dynamic that's happened to do with a marriage. Something at home. So let me just get that a little tighter here. while I stew. I do see things trying to change in your favor here. Releasing some heartbreak, some pain here. I don't know why, I just feel like it's been a repeated cycle. Arguing, maybe even competition for someone's, like, for somebody's, like, affection, you know, is what it feels like. But you are trying to just restore balance. I feel like you've been very patient, almost to the point where it's like, you know, you're alchemizing this heartbreak here. You know, you're turning it, you're releasing it, and you're turning it into your strength. But then I do see that there was some type of weakness here, and it's an internal thing. 4 of Wands, Judgment, the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. That could be your energy. Typically, King of Wands is Sagittarius or Leo for me, and Queen of Wands is Aries for me usually. You could be dealing with another fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, a Leo more specifically. I kind of get this feeling though. Okay, I'm seeing slow and steady. I'm seeing here in a calling to be married, maybe. Going towards commitment. Moving towards commitment, feels like. But I'm feeling like maybe you just have an emotional weakness for somebody here. But I just feel like somebody could be hurtful. Let's just see. Let's just see. I don't want to speculate too much. The energy is kind of up and down, half and half, so. But let's just see. Because this is a love reading, but I did want to get some background to, you know, kind of see where this is heading. So let's see for my Sagittarius spirit, love messages. What messages when it comes to this energy here? Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius and the person they're dealing with. What's the energy between these two? True, clear, honest, and concise message for their highest good. Okay, so maybe that's why we got that. Maybe that's why that Judgment card was there. But yeah, because there could have been a reconciliation for some of you guys. I am getting a marriage, and we do have wedding here. Okay, but reconciliation. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. So again, with cycles, I feel like it's a Leo here, but I don't know why they're in a reverse. That's why I said for you guys, I almost want to clarify what that is. And then wedding says this situation involves marriage. We do have the 4 of Wands here, so that makes sense. It's confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, for that. And then we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay. So maybe that's kind of why here, because for some reason I'm just getting like internally. I'm even hearing like my internal clock, or not necessarily my biological clock, but my internal clock or my moral compass. You know, something like that with this is what I'm hearing. So it's something internally. I feel like you're trying to heal from something, because there was a Ten of Swords energy that showed up there as well underneath the deck. So I do feel like there's a need to be more playful in a connection or something like that. Maybe somebody was just like taking things too serious all the time, and maybe that was causing some type of like chaos or something like that. I'm hearing. Okay, take it as it resonates, guys. It may be different for everybody. And then at the bottom I have past life relationship. You have known each other before, so you definitely could be, you know, have some type of soul contract with this person here. But I feel like there was a separation, and I feel like this person is coming back in. All right, because, you know, like I said, you guys have some type of soul contract here. It does feel like a cycle. It does feel like, you know, something is, you know, it's kind of like going around again, right? Goes around, comes around. But it could be a divine timing thing also with this Wheel of Fortune. But it could be saying that luck is going in your favor. Divine timing, moving, you know, maybe something is, it's time for something to come through or come back together. Time to release, you know, some old pains that you guys may be held on to from the past. Maybe things could be different now. Maybe there's an opportunity to have some type of, you know, different dynamic within this connection. Okay. Sagittarius. I feel like I'm talking to a Sag that is dealing with a Leo here. Uh-oh. Yeah, look, I wasn't even trying to get that. And what did I just say? These two flipped out. So definitely going to keep them. But we got disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Again, see, exactly that. So thank you, Spirit. Confirmation there. So whatever caused the disconnection, it was something to do, like I said, with internally, like you maybe just feel misunderstood by this person, like they didn't understand your feelings, your emotions, or maybe, you know, you needed more affection, or you just needed somebody to be like more intimately inclined, right? Someone who was more emotionally inclined, who understood your feelings and emotions more, or something like that. And I'm just hearing like somebody could be like real playful or something like that, but maybe you were more serious, but maybe there's a need to be more playful, or maybe you're, you know, exercising the strength to be more emotionally open here, and maybe you're just more emotionally balanced. You know, maybe you have to do some healing on your own there, right? Because I do see that there was a disconnect in coming back together. And then, like I said, I feel like you guys have you know, a soul contract here with this past life relationship, and now we have soul tie. I always feel connected to you. So I mean, you know, even during your separation, I feel like you guys definitely you know, just still had possibly communication, but also just feeling connected to each other still. Okay, maybe one more. What else for my Sagittarius? And we have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Yeah, maybe within that separation period. Okay, somebody may have felt, you know, unclear, you know, in that moment, in that time, possibly. Bottom of the deck, man, I want to fix our connection. All right, so that could be your energy, that could be your person's. Maybe it's mutual. I do feel like it could definitely be mutual. So I feel like this is pretty much all your energy here, Sag. Let's see a little more energy from your person here. Let's get to the person on Sagittarius mind. Person they are dealing with when it comes to love. And I mean, overall, your reading feels a little more serious than like any of the other readings I did. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad thing. It just feels like it carries a little more weight for some reason. Like something is like more heavy for you, Sagittarius. You know, like more things hang in the balance of this connection or something with you. So that might be a thing that you felt with your partner here, where it's like, you know, they just don't get me or understand me, you know, with that. What was it? I wish you understood how I feel. Like, I feel like maybe you just feel like your partner didn't understand you. Maybe they, you know, made light of things that meant a lot to you. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of like the energy I'm feeling off your reading. Take what resonates. Okay, we already 13 minutes in, Sagittarius. Okay, tell me more about Sagittarius person. Person on Sagittarius mind, who they're dealing with. This energy on the table here. Okay, again, I told you, you guys could be definitely dealing with another fire sign. I'm gonna do this. Well, no, that's your energy. I want to keep it. This is theirs. This is theirs. Again, Queen of Wands is definitely Aries court card. So you guys could be dealing with Aries, but I do strongly feel Leo. But it's just the energy. It doesn't have to be that sign, right? But their energy towards you, which is what I'm asking. So honestly, they're very attracted to you. They find you guys very sexy. They find you guys, you know, very attractive here. There is, you know, they find you passionate. They find you intuitive. They find you confident. They find you sure of yourself, knowing what you want. Okay. But with this everything is fine card, this person could have some hurt and pain too. I feel like whatever the separation was, because this came up when we were getting your energy as well. So I feel like it's a mutual thing. Justice. Yeah, something feels unfair with this person too. The difference is I feel like this person, because I can't remember if yours was the Ten of Swords, the actual Ten of Swords, or this everything is fine card. Because the difference is there's hurt and betrayal, but you have somebody who's pretending or kind of just like shrugging it off. Somebody who's, again, making light of it. So I can't remember per se if it was the actual Ten of Swords or this card for you guys. But either way, I feel like the energy is they kind of make light of things, even if it's bothering them and hurting them. I don't know. Maybe this person doesn't deal with things. Okay, maybe they kind of sweep things under the rug. Okay, and just make it like everything is fine. But no, you're like, no, I want to talk about this. I want to work this out. I want to bring things back into the balance. I want this to feel fair. Right? Because the Eight of Wands is definitely talking. Communication is coming in fast over the airways. I feel like you guys may do a lot of texting. Whenever I see the Eight of Wands, it kind of gives me that. But I feel like you might feel like this person is just like a little elusive, a little avoidant. They kind of sneak off. I mean, you could even feel like they're a little deceptive here, but I don't really get that with the rest of this energy that's here. But tell me more about the person that Sagittarius is dealing with here. You could be married already, or you guys could be thinking. It says the situation involves marriage, so I do feel like you guys are already in a marriage. So I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius that is married, that may have went through a separation, or possibly, you know, just a disconnect, right? A breakup. It doesn't have to be something so serious. Maybe just some time apart, some downtime or something within a marriage or connection. And you guys are working on reconciling. You guys are trying to bring it back into the balance. Yeah, see, maybe this person needed to do some healing as well. I feel like you both needed to spend time alone, but I feel like this person needed to spend some time with themselves, go within, dig deep here, possibly do some healing, but some self-introspection more than anything. Again, with justice and trying to figure out how to make things fair. Now, this could also talk about legal matters and stuff like that, but this is a matter of the heart. This is how they're feeling, okay, when it comes towards you. They may even see you in the light of someone who is, you know, trying to heal and fix themselves here. Someone who's trying to come more into balance. But it's the same energy here at the bottom of the deck. But they also see you as very anxious, or, you know, having a lot of anxiety. Maybe even some sleepless nights. Maybe even feeling stuck in your head or pinned down by your thoughts here. Not even realizing that you have the tools that you know, that you need. So they could see you as somebody who's really stuck up in their head a lot. You know. Somebody who's just very anxious, maybe, you know what I mean? Kind of pinned down by your thoughts here, yeah. Somebody who's like the wounded warrior energy. I don't know, that's interesting for them to kind of be having that energy here. Okay, tell me more. One more card, please, for how this person is. Okay, we got two. And this time it is the Ten of Swords, and then two more wanted to fall out. I'm going to look at what they are. They may be relevant here, okay? So we got the World card, so... Again, cycles, chapters, new chapter, fixed energy again. The Ten of Swords is here. So, I mean, this could talk about, you know, maybe a painful, they want to come out together. This could talk about, you know, maybe a painful cycle ending. So a new one could begin here. Maybe they see that with this reconciliation energy, and then these two wanted to come out together as well. And that is the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Wow. Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. They can see you as a person that's very busy, has a lot on your plate, a lot to, you know. But I really honestly... with the cards that we've seen already, Sagittarius, right? I really feel like this person kind of sees you more so as somebody who's, again, in deep thought. Kind of go back and forth with your thoughts of what you want. You don't know if you want to accept the offer or reject the offer. Especially since we kind of have reconciliation on the table. You still have pain here, but like trying to release pain. Like they kind of see you as a little topsy-turvy, right? A little iffy, should I, shouldn't I? Type of energy is what it feels like. What's on the bottom? Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. Yeah, see, it causes stagnancy. I mean, this can talk about a need to change perspective. It can also talk about coming to the realization of something. But I feel like this person sees you stuck in a balance. They sees you as somebody who does a lot of thinking. You're pinned down by your thoughts to them. They feel like you stay in your head a lot. Almost like your thoughts, take over at times. Now, I don't know if you're trying to heal this, but they can also feel like this causes, how do I want to say that? Almost like a emotional disconnect, right? Like you're almost unavailable because you're so in your head that you're kind of within yourself, right? But within the connection. I feel like this is just how this person sees you. Take it as it resonates for you, Sagittarius. This could be how you see this person. Flip it, switch it. You'll know where the energies go. I'm just reading it, reading it out and letting you know what I'm, picking up on here from this energy. This reading is really heavy. It's a love reading, but it's really heavy. Somebody is really internally, and I was hearing that. It's something about your compass. It's something about within yourself. How you see things, how you feel about things. Okay? Wow, Sag. This is deep. And I want to be here to help. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. What you trying to tell us? Trying to understand what you got going on, Sag. So definitely in a higher level commitment with this person. There is an attraction here. They do feel attracted to you. They just see you as somebody kind of hanging in the balance, stuck in your thoughts, maybe holding on to past hurts, so it's making it hard to start a new chapter, or somebody who wants to release the hurt from the past and stuff like that, right? And I see them wanting to move forward. And they may see you as wanting to move forward and have this new opportunity with love, because I do feel like it's not talking about a new love, but it's talking about a new chance at love with this reconciliation energy here. But they feel like you're a little closed off, and it's making it hard to transform, right? It's making it hard to have this transformation within you guys' connection. Okay. So, that's that. Like that's how they're seeing you. That's how they're seeing you. Wasn't really taking any more cards, but here, see, swords again. Up in your head, inner conflict, causing anxiety. Nine of Pentacles can talk about seeds that bear fruit, though. And what it coming out with this energy, I don't know. For you, I just feel like it feels like an ongoing thing, but I do see growth here. Okay. So I do feel like, you're trying to work past whatever hurt. Because, you may have just felt hurt and betrayed by this person, so it's hard to let that go. Because you're having a hard time with this Strength card in the reverse. I still almost want to clarify that, I ain't gonna lie. But, I don't know. It really seems like, it really just seems like you're kind of struggling emotionally. So maybe, you have emotions attached to whatever took place, whatever betrayals or hurts may have took place. So it's kind of like, you're having a hard time kind of managing your feelings behind the betrayal is kind of what I feel here. All right. Yeah. Yeah. It may even feel like you might, have like negative feelings, but it's more so like insecurity. All right, insecure. For some reason I feel insecure here. Okay, moving on. Let's see, what else can we get here? Let's go back to this. Let's see if we can lighten the energy here a little bit. Let's get some more of these love messages for you guys. So Spirit, what other messages want to come out here when it comes to Sagittarius and this energy here, the person they're dealing with? What's the energy between the two for my Sagittarius, okay, when it comes to them and the person they're dealing with within this connection? True, clear, honest, and concise message for those needing the message most and ready to receive this message for my Sagittarius. What do they need to know most at this time, Spirit? So this wants to come out sideways. We have missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Again, I just feel like, you know, that could be about that separation. Okay, I see you guys trying to reconcile. What else? What's the energy between these two when it comes to Sag and their person? We got damage. We are both hurting from this. Okay, so again, we did have like that Ten of Swords, that everything is fine card. They both have shown themselves a couple times within your reading. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what else? All right, we got overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. We got neglected. I failed to give you what you needed. So I definitely feel like some damage is done. Can you guys overcome this? Because clearly reconciliation is on the table here. But is the damage done? You know? Got two people hurting, but I see someone's trying to release this. Then we got neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Bottom of the deck, chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. So there's a lot of passion here. That's for sure. I mean, again, I'm talking to a Sagittarius who is definitely dealing with another fire sign. Heavy Leo energy. Alright. Okay, let's see. With all of this coming out, let's go here. See if we can get, like, I don't know, maybe there's some type of professions that want to come out for Sag. Any messages that the Sagittarius needs to know right now when it comes to the person that they are dealing with in love? True, clear, honest, and concise message for their highest good, please. What does my Sagittarius need to know? Those ready to receive this message and needing this message the most, what do they need to know, Spirit, right now? True, clear, honest, and concise message, please. Okay. We got, I hope you are doing well. We got, I don't want to be the reason you cry. Okay, it's going to talk about, you know, during that time of separation. Bottom of the deck says, I want to be strong like you. This could be, I mean, I feel like this was your energy. But again, flip it, switch it. You know, take it as it resonates for you. Because there is someone that's showing like a little weakness. But it's something that's within themselves that's a little weak here. They may just be emotionally worn down, right? Especially with that Five of Wands. Or they may have felt like they were competing emotionally for you. Or something like that. What else? Sag. You worry so much. So somebody could worry a lot. Again, I do feel like, you know, you have somebody who was more playful and lighthearted about something, and that could make you feel misunderstood. You may have felt like your emotions were being kind of written off, right? I am ascending at the bottom of that deck. Okay. Sagittarius, go ahead and think of a yes or no question. I'm going to get some cosmic insights for you guys. All right, so maybe there's a question that's been heavy on your mind. Something that you need a clear yes or no to. Okay, something that you want answered. This deck, it may come out of, it may not. But in case it does have that question ready, I am saying yes at the bottom of the deck already. So we'll see if it comes back out for you. But Just think of that question. Did I just do a spoil? Yes, it's at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius. Okay. We got vacation. You will be traveling soon. So some of you guys could be taking a vacation. All right. Maybe this has already happened. Some of you guys could be on vacation right now. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you guys needed a vacation. Maybe that's your way of reconnecting, right? We got distance. At the bottom of the deck, you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. This could be, you know, a way of you guys trying to reconcile and reconnect, going on a nice trip or vacation, or vacation, if you will, together, right? Okay, I feel like that's a message strongly for somebody, or, you know, just speaking of traveling. Maybe you guys just went somewhere far, whatever. What else for Sagittarius, please? Messages for Sagittarius. What do they need to know most? Okay, hold on. Messages for my Sag. Current energy. What do they need to know most? I wanted to come out. Got let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you. Now, this could talk about reconciliation. Now, again, we did have that. You know, there was an energy of something not transforming. Butterflies represent transformation, guys. This card has a butterfly on it, and it's saying let go. I feel like it's saying, you know, let go of past hurt, you know, trauma, overthinking, being pinned down by your thoughts, you know, feeling weak internally or feeling insecure, insecurities, things like that. That's what I feel like this is, you know, saying. All right. What else for my Sagittarius here? In order to, like, just transform this connection, because I feel like there's a lot of passion, attraction here. You know. Okay, we got honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. All right. You guys could be going on a second honeymoon with that vacation card that came out, or maybe a mini honeymoon. You know what I mean? Just like, just traveling and trying to re-spark that, you know, initial connection for you guys. Because like I said, we got that reconciliation energy is here. So I feel like that resonates for some of you. Let's see what else. We got gambling, problems with addiction and gambling or finances. Okay. That could be relevant for some of you guys. Bottom of the deck, I have communicate, compromise, forgive, and work it out. So I feel like that's kind of the stage that some of you guys are in now. Or, you know, maybe you guys, you know, went through whatever, where you're just trying to work things out. Let's get some advice for you guys, and then we'll close out your reading here. So let's see, for my Sagittarius. What advice, Spirit, for my Sagittarius? What do they need to know? Advice, confirmation, clarity, anything that helps with this reading here. Anything that may be helpful. Get that out the way. Anything that may be helpful for my Sagittarius. True, clear, honest, and concise message for their highest good. Those ready to receive this message and needing to hear it most at this time. Advice, clarity, confirmation. So we have energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. Okay. Let's see. I'll just put that here. We have ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. So a lot about, you know, going towards your angels here, Sagittarius. I feel like you have your angels are, you know, your guardian angels are with you. I'll put this over here. I feel like they're with you. They want it to be known they're with you, and they just want you to meditate, pray, you know, use them, ask them for guidance, talk to them, right? See the signs and synchronicities. If you have been seeing signs and synchronicities, okay, 3414 on the clock. Just paying attention to them. Bottom of the deck, it has leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. Okay, again, with this transformative energy, make room for the new beginning on its way to you. So I feel like your angels do have some type of new beginning that they're trying to get to you. Whether it's with this person, within this connection, or just within yourself, right? I feel like they're trying to give you some type of new beginning here. But if you're holding on to hurt or past issues or pain and not healing from it, not doing the work, right? The self-introspection here that, you know, is causing blockages and delays. If you're pinned down by your thoughts, if you're always in your head, if you're overthinking, okay, those type of things, there's a need to release that. Okay, it's a need to release that hurt and pain so that you can, welcome in. You have to be on the same frequency as this type of energy in order to receive it, right? So if you're in that kind of low energy, that kind of pent down energy, by hurts, betrayals, thoughts, and things like that, then it's hard for you to have a new beginning. And like I said, this could be about this reconciliation with this person, but it could be all about you, because it starts with you. If you're not good, up foremost before anything, if you're not good as an individual, then how you gonna be good as a husband, wife, how you gonna be good as a parent, how you gonna be good as a whatever employee, whatever the case. You get what I'm saying? You get what I mean, right? Okay, so any advice or strong messages? Yeah, see, I got stress and success. So need to let go of the stress, because it says stress, cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments, whether it's within this dynamic here, or like I said, maybe you have too much on your plate. Maybe you got some things that you're dealing with. Maybe you're booked and busy with this Two of Pentacles, but I feel like you're obsessively thinking here. I mean, Four of Cups can also talk about meditation and stuff like that, but it's like there's a constant thought process of rejection, acceptance. Should I, should not? You know what I mean? So I don't know, whatever that is for you, Sagittarius, you would know more than I would. And we have with success, it says it's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. Simple. All right. Let's see, bottom of the deck. Lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision, and values. So whether this is something new, I don't even feel like it's nothing new. Look behind that, I got resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. See, this is exactly what it's about. And then it leads right to a new opportunity. Insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. So I mean, there you have it. Self-awareness, recognition. See what I'm saying? Like, I can't make this shit up. So that's your message, Sag. Very strong and powerful message pulling through at the end. So like I said, I feel like this energy was heavier than some of the other readings. So I do feel like, this is more about you. It starts with you, to say the most. I do feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius that is married, but or you could just be in a serious relationship, serious connection, whatever. Take it how it resonates for you, okay? If it doesn't resonate, check out your other readings, other placements, whatever. But ultimately, the message I'm hearing loud from the angels, okay, is that, from your guardians, is that you need to work on you. Make sure that you're taking care of you. Be compassionate to self, right? Heal, fix, find strength and security within yourself so that you can be on the same frequency of these things and attract more of that, and in turn it will help your connections and relationships and things like that you may be having with this person. Like I said, bottom of the deck here on this deck, I am ascending. Your angels are wanting you to ascend. Your angels are wanting you to transform and alchemize this energy, restore balance, and become more harmonious within yourself. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is the message I have for you. It was stronger than most. It's a love message, but it was also, because this is a love reading, because I'm doing general love messages, I feel like this message was a self-love message when it comes to you. Okay, there is love here on the table. I see the marriage. I see the connection that you have with someone, but this message was for someone who's needing to practice more self-love and being more compassionate and loving to themselves. Okay, so Sagittarius, that's what I have for you guys. Please do like and subscribe if you find a message here that resonates, and I look forward to doing more readings for you guys in the future. On that note, take care and stay well. All right, bye.